Soderblom didn't get it. Now Tage Thompson tries to spin it at the near post. That one is stopped. Here's Tuck behind the net. Thompson takes it away, sends it in front. Don't stop, scores! He jumps on the rebound, and Doan bangs it home. It's 1-0 Buffalo. That line was buzzing there.
Yeah, and they need to, and that's going to be Doan's 6th goal of the year here. Nice job down low. They were taking the puck to the net all the time, not looking to make the perfect play, the nice pass, getting to the point when they can, turning and firing and just throwing pucks, but you got guys going through. Right here, Doan, nice job getting in behind the D right there. He just steps behind because he knows Thompson's just going to turn and fire to the net. He gets himself into that position, and that was a pass by Tage Thompson right to Doan, and boom. Excellent job.
Doan, that's his 9th helper of the season. Rinzel from behind the net starts the Hawks on their way, and then the Sabres with a steal. Here's Quinn. He's got some jump here. Drops it back, scores! What a play! And welcome back, Jason Zucker. 2-0 Buffalo.
Make a beautiful play. Here he is. He steps into this one, takes it wide, but you see him looking already. Both players for Chicago are going to go to Jack Quinn and leave Zucker wide open in the slot there, and he makes no mistake when he takes this quick shot. He's far side inside the post. That's just because you had your feet going and you created.
Again, good pressure by Chicago. Very quick onto the puck, but Doan has it right wall. To the corner now up top. Alex Tuck. Cross scores! What a play! Byram with the deflection. It's 3-0 Buffalo. Courtesy of the latest power play goal.
Work it. Alex Tuck here. He just fires this down low. Doan does a nice job knocking that one out of the air. But here, McLeod back to Tuck. He's got time, and he sees Bowen Byram. And you see how hard he makes this pass. You make an easy pass through there. It's not getting there. Boom. It gets to Bowen Byram right there, and Alex Tuck collects his 400 points in the NHL with that assist.
And the Hawks able to keep it in. Grizzly to the net. Luukkonen kicks that one away. Bedard drops it back. Rinzel with a shot. Just getting bodies to the net. They score. As Bertuzzi got his stick on that one. And that quickly, the Hawks get themselves on the board. It's now a 3-1 Buffalo lead. We've got 1:48 left in the first.
I didn't think he was going to get it the first opportunity. There's a shot coming through, pushed over to the side. Drop pass to the point. Another quick shot coming through, and that's where it laid. I think Samuelson turned to see where Bertuzzi's going, didn't realize the puck was laying right there, and Bertuzzi was the one that got an eye on it. And on the backhand, was able to slide that past.
So far, so good in that regard, at least for Buffalo, as was the case against Connor McDavid the other night. Timmins has it high in the line, now in behind the net for Zucker. Veteran play with positioning, centers in front, they score! Zucker feeds it up front to McLeod, 17-71, and it's 4-1 Buffalo.
It's absurd how many pucks he comes up with.
Yeah, because he's willing, he's like yourself, he's willing to get in there and win those battles. And right there, he does a nice job coming up with this one. And McLeod coming right down through the gut again, once again. Chicago leaving the man wide open in the middle of the ice. You're able to make that play out. If they tighten that zone up a little bit, that takes that play away. But, you know, when you're coming up with the pucks, you hesitate that little bit to make sure you're in that opening.
Always talk about that 3-goal lead. Sabres looking for more again, and with a shot for the point, deflected in. Samuelson lets it go. Was that touched in, Razor?
Austin's saying no, and he's saying that it went directly in from Samuelson.
The big fella's hot.
That's his 5th goal of the year here. And once again, Sabres doing a nice job on the wall. Here's Roseanne sliding it back to Samuelson, and there's traffic in front. Austin's on the side. You got Kozak on the other side, and it's just a matter of getting it through and hitting the net. And that's exactly what Samuelson able to do right there.
I don't know if it hit.
21 shots so far.
Bedard for Bertuzzi with a shot, and that one hit something and just went a little bit wide. Hawks try to work it out of the corner. Vlasic's shot scores from the point. It'll be his 2nd of the year for Alex Vlasic, and it's a 5-2 Buffalo lead. We've got 5:15 remaining in the second period.
For here from the point, and everything's good. Everybody's in good position there. Just that one looks like it come through, and Bertuzzi takes a swing at it. I don't think he gets a piece of it, but you see guys stacked up there. You got two guys stacked up. That's Timmins and Bertuzzi, and it took the sideline way to Rafe.
This is a good city to be in.
Yeah, a lot of donations there, but they talked about how quickly they go through them because of the need out there for kids out there to be able to participate in sports, and I think it's the most important thing.
Here's a chance on a break now as it's Bedard making his way in. Deeks! And Luukkonen looking around. He's got it in his glove. Wasn't sure if it got past him, but it's in the glove of Luukkonen.
There he is. He's coming down. He's looking. Luukkonen out far enough, but you see that left pad. When he takes those momentum back into the net there, man, he gets a pad. He's so tall. He gets that left pad right tight to the post really quick, keeps it tight to the ice. And that's where Bedard was looking to go, right underneath that pad. Catches it right on the bend of the pad right there, keeps it out, and he quickly finds it as it slings pretty much under his glove.
Now Tage Thompson to the far corner against Nazar. Ahead to Alex Tuck, hit by Teravainen, but the Sabres will skate it out. Here's a feed ahead. Doan trying to get to the net, scores! 6-2 Buffalo, and the second of the game for Doan.
Yeah, once again, just here's where you're winning the battles along the wall, right here, just poking this puck out. And Dahlin getting involved. And a nice pass by Dahlin, just laying that in there, knowing that Doan had a little more of a step on the defense than he did, and he was going to be contested. He just slides it across, and Doan just drops his shoulder, takes it to the front of the net, and gets it far enough away from him where the defender coming in from his left side is unable to get a stick. That's a stick.
Marty, my sandwich, if I hit it out of the sand, it'll go right into another trap.
I figured the golf would come up. Here's a great play across the far circle by the Hawks as they try to get one early.
Sammy with a big save there.
He's had himself a night. He won't get that one as Bedard lets it rip from up top. And I don't know, Bertuzzi touches that. It looks like perhaps he did. And if he did, Bertuzzi continues to add to his goal run.
Yeah, second of the game, 12th on the season. Let's take a look. As this works its way to the point. Bedard making his way into the middle of the ice. There's a quick shot, and Bertuzzi standing right on top of the blue paint. Looks out, he gets a piece of that one. Yeah, and he pulls it back and see it's going.
Now they call it the Michigan. It's been around for a while, the ability to do that. Did you ever mess around in practice and at the same time dare not try it in a game?
Hey, I know
Thompson scores. Hey, when Tage Thompson is going, the Sabres are going, Mike.
He's such a threat, you know. He's got such poise. He's got great reach.
That's going to be his 11th goal here. And Alex Tuck doing a nice job getting over the line. As you see, Thompson had to drag that leg, but I think the big thing, he goes 5-hole on this one and slides it in. But I think, Mike, when you're a big body guy like that, you got to use it, right? You got to use your body to your advantage.
Well, he protected the puck so well, even if there was somebody coming down on him. He would just move him away like he did there with his leg, moving that stick away, opened up the lane.
But great of Mike to come up. Great of Zach Benson to join us tonight as well.
Mike Foligno is the best.
Yeah.
And you know what? Nicest man in the world. Great family. He's awesome. And when I told you about being traded, that night they stopped the whole Christmas party because...
Here's another goal. The Sabres continue to pour it on. And it's the aforementioned Ottawa 67, Jack Quinn, who puts in the 8th goal of this game for Buffalo.
Nice job coming out of the zone. Zucker starts this to Bowen Byram. Bowen Byram, Zucker continue to push back.
That'll come up for Power, right side. Power looked back to Greenway. He was covered. Now he's open. Greenway to the net. Here's a loose puck. Chance in front. Greenway scores! Jacob Bryson. There's his first of the season. And the 9th goal of the game for the Sabres against the Hawks.
And last shift he hits a post and he came back to the bench just shaking his head. And I can't believe it, he said as he went by the bench. And right here, nice move down low. Boom. Gotta like that, Dan. And you're not sitting back and out holding back. He got that killer instinct. Gotta like that.
Well, Razor's got an extra job to do with a post-game chat here.